Bases loaded didn't bother me too bad. I've been in that situation a couple times this year, and I've been able to work out of it. But Curry's ball definitely scared me. That came off the bat. I kind of thought it was deep. He ran around. He gave me a smile. I mean, we both knew we thought it was out, so I was happy it kind of came short. But
that's the game we've been talking about since before the schedules came out. You two eventually meeting up here, just to come out on the winning end of that. When that's all we've been asking about all year long. Just how's that feel right now?
It means a lot, man. That's been working for it since the end of last season. This has been the game I wanted to throw, game I wanted to win, and I've worked all off season for it, so it meant a lot.
What was it like getting the ball today?
Loved it. I was happy. I wanted to go out. I wanted to compete today. I really wanted the ball, and coach put the trust in me. Believe my stuff was good for the team, and trust me, let me go out there. So it was awesome. I really wanted the game.
You stranded 10 Rogersville runners on base. What was your mentality like when they got on base?
Just compete in the zone. I mean, just go out there, trust my stuff, that'll work good, and just compete. That's all it is. Just compete. Try to not let them score, because I know my guys will come up behind me.
And you left the bases loaded, and Jack comes in, one pitch, grounder right back to him. What did that do for your dugout to get out of that jam?
That was huge. I mean, that was massive from him. I mean, I don't know how to put it. That's right to say right now, but man, he left it out there. That was impressive.
3 seed. I mean, 3 seed. You guys get that, and you guys are able to battle last night. You guys are able to get it today when you guys had to play an extra game, use some more pitching. Just what was this week like when you're having to battle a little bit, when you do feel a little disrespect from that 3 seed and having to climb back up to the top?
It wouldn't. I don't think it was too much, honestly. The extra game, I was kind of happy to get out here and get a game on this field before we came out and played our 2 big games. But 3 seed was massive. I mean, it was just fuel to the fire, our whole team. We did not like that. So we knew Raj, they deserved number 1, but we thought we deserved number 2. So we had some fire behind us.
Coin flip, right?
Yeah, coin flip.
Coin flip. So what do you call next time? Heads or tails? Up to you.
I don't know. I guess just win some more games early in the season, try to lock in that spot next time.
No, you had a lot of big wins last year. Just feeling that again right now. There were some tough games in there, but what do you feel like with this group just being able to go forward?
I think we can go as far as we want. I trust our guys. We're starting to really trust their stuff, whether it's our bats, arms on the mound, defense, everything. Team's starting to trust themselves, and it's going a long way. Not as much second guessing now. It's more people just going out, playing, trust themselves, and it's really helping out a lot right now.
I just had one job, and it's let the 8 guys behind me work. When you have 8 guys that can make a play, I mean, it makes it so much easier on me as a pitcher. Just let them, you know, they're going to do their job. So.
Sutherland put a charge into that one in the 7th inning. What were you thinking? It was in the air, and what did you feel when it got caught?
I mean, it looked good off the bat, but my center fielder Ben Reuter, I mean, made a heck of a play out there. So props to him.
Scary? I mean, did your heart sink or anything when you see that?
I mean, obviously there's going to be a little bit of tension, you know. Got the heart racing a little bit, but other than that, I mean, made the play and got through it.
When shortstop squeezed that last out and you guys have won, what emotions were going through you?
I mean, it felt great. It felt great, honestly. This season we've had a lot of ups and downs, and you know, Raj beat us earlier in the season. We just wanted to stick it to him this time.
How about this team making it this far, winning this district as a 3 seed? What does it say about this team and the resiliency of these guys?
I mean, man, I love this team. I mean, we came in here, got the 3 seed, and really embraced the underdog mentality and just stuck it to every team we played.
What do you like about your squad right now that makes you believe you guys will keep continuing playing really good baseball moving forward here?
I think just beating a team like Rogersville, number 1 in the state, it'll give us a lot of momentum going forward into the postseason.
Take me in the dugout when you heard 3 seed. Because I saw the smile on Coleman's face. Just what's that like when you this week you had to play an extra game and the pitching consequences that come from playing an extra game and having to win and just getting here. What did that do for you just here in 3 seed? And the disrespect you might have felt.
I mean, when we heard we were 3 seed, honestly, we were truly just felt disrespected and just wanted to take it to every team we played and got a chance to beat. So.
I told him, I said, at the beginning of the year, regardless of our record, injuries, where we're at, district seed, or who's hosting, if I told you we're playing in a district championship against Raj, that's what you wanted. I mean, this is what we wanted. We knew we could be here. We knew we should be here. And as the game went along, you just felt like, hey, we've worked for this. And that's why I kept telling him, I said, be in the moment, because you've earned to be here. Like, this is part of who we are. We're destined for this. And just unbelievable job by Coleman, Morrison, and Jack Shane on the mound. And then we come up with a couple of runners getting some clutch hits, get on, we scratch one across. It's just unreal.
You mentioned Coleman there. He walked 6, but he stranded 10 Rogersville runners on the bases. What did you see out of him battling today on the mound?
He's done that all year. He's honestly, statistically, complete games-wise, like efficiency, he's probably been our best. And that's why we had him in this moment. But he's just gotten so much better year in and year out. Year 1, his sophomore year, not real great. A lot of walks. Year 2, a little bit better. Year 3, he's just competitive in the zone. You know, he can go 2-0, but he's going to come back to you. And that's what he does. You know, he falls, like you said, walked a couple guys, walked 6, but just, hey, go after the next guy. That's his mentality. He is a bulldog on the mound.
And then Jack came back in after him, bases loaded, gets the immediate out, and then runs through the meat of their order to get you. What did you see out of him on the mound, coming in a really tough situation?
He's a go-getter. He's our shortstop. He's one of our true leaders on the team, and he wants that moment, and I knew he'd want it. So he's out there, and I had all the faith in the world. He's a strike thrower. He's an athlete. Didn't want to be in the meat of their lineup, really, but that's the way the mop flopped, and he just competes. He's one of the biggest competitors on our team.
What do you like about this team right now?
Ooh, everything. You know, just fighting through some adversity. You know, we're not the most offensive, explosive team, but I think we're picking each other up right now, and I think we're getting better each day, and they're starting to believe in themselves. You know, when you play a tough schedule and you get whacked a couple times, your confidence gets shaken a little bit. But I think they're starting to realize, hey, we got a shot at this thing, and we just come to the park, and we're just going to compete. We're trying to be super humble, and we're trying to just get out there and just never say die.
Did you call heads or tails?
I did not call it.
You didn't call it.
I gave it up. I was pretty, you know, to be honest with you, I was pretty silent other than what I said about our team. The way the votes went were pretty strategic as far as the votes being aligned with conference team. I thought it was crazy, but I didn't want to be disrespectful at somebody else's place.
I mean, they a little bit disrespect to you guys. You guys played the schedule you did, and that fired these guys up, and they're able to come out with this.
I've been talking about it since that day happened. I haven't let these kids forget about it. I went to practice that day, and I told them everything. And I told them how I felt, and I told them what we need to do and what our plan is, and they've executed.
To have this game in particular off your back, we've been talking about it all year. You guys had the 3 seed, had the battle from that. Is that a weight off the shoulder going in the rest of state, just being able to get through this?
I think so. I mean, this is the #1 team in the state, and rightfully so. They are tremendous. They're well coached. They've got great talent. They've got great pitching, good defense. But you knock off the top dog, and you don't want to say it gets easier, but it is a weight off your shoulders. So now we just go. You know, we try to get this thing going downhill and get back to Sky Bacon Stadium.